Hi guys, so today's video is exciting. A lot of you have asked me to do this video, which I was planning on doing it anyway, but today we are going to talk about the Lorac Pro 2 people, not one, 2. So this just launched not too long ago, and when I heard that Lorac was coming out with another eyeshadow palette, I was so excited because the first one, which I just happen to have sitting right here, is amazing. The quality of the eyeshadows, the pigmentation, the creaminess, it's just like, it's perfection. There's nothing bad to say about this palette. And today we are going to preview this little guy right here. This is what it looks like. So I love that you have your neutral shades, but you also have these pops of color. I have used this, as you guys can tell. I've been using it since I got it. I have it on today. I like this one better than the first one. Like I said, I like that you have all of the neutrals, but I love that they put some brighter shades in there. And you have a row of mattes on top, a row of shimmer satiny shades on the bottom, and it's just perfect. And the packaging is gray, which I think is like super, oh, look at me massaging it. I just think it's really, I don't know, it's sexy. Sexy, can you describe a palette as being sexy? Because I just did. Okay, so we are going to get into swatches. I look so tan in the viewfinder, good grief. Do I look that tan for real? Why am I asking you guys? Yes, I do look that tan for real. Jesus, woman, you are dark. Another thing, I picked this palette up at Kohl's, and I know not all Kohl's stores carry makeup, but if your Kohl's does carry makeup, I would check there because I feel like they would have them stocked. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, I feel like Kohl's wouldn't be the first place to sell out of makeup. And my battery light's flashing. Okay, let's get cracking here. So I'm going to start with the mattes, which is the top row. Ow. So this first one is Buff. And this is your traditional like brow bone color. I like that it has kind of a yellow undertone to it because it's not too stark, like bright when you put it on. I have it on today as my highlight shade. It's really nice. It's so pigmented. It's just beautiful. I'm going to repeat myself so much because they are all creamy and pigmented and just, oh my god, you just want to like strangle a baby and a kitten. The next shade is light brown. I can tell you guys right now, this will be the shade that I hit pan on. It's the perfect crease color, like transition shade. That is so hard to say. It's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's like a camel color. Can I throw that into every video? It's a camel color, which is the best color in the world. It's beautiful. It blends out so nicely and it gives you color in your crease, but it's not too much, but it's enough to tell that you have something on. It honestly is like the perfect light brown. I love it so much. Then this next one is Cool Gray, and I like that this one kind of has like a purpley undertone to it. It's almost like a taupe gray. It's not a true gray. We do have a true gray that we're going to get to, but this is not it. This one has like a, I feel like it has a purple undertone to it. Maybe that's just me, and I'm sorry I'm looking in the viewfinder. I'm just making sure that I'm pointing to the right shadows. Trust me, I hate when girls film videos and stare at themselves in the viewfinder. Oh my god, it makes me want to shake their heads until they stop moving. I normally do not do that. You guys know I focus on you, but just for today, I have to make sure that I'm looking, like I'm not saying, oh, and this one we have here is the navy blue shadow of the, you know what I mean. Okay, so moving on. This next one is Nectar, and this one I love because it has like a peach apricot feel to it. It's a brown shadow, like it's a light brown, but it has a very strong peach undertone to it, which I think would be really nice if you're doing a very warm eye or if you're doing a very natural eye and you want something in your crease but you don't want it to be too intense. So good. So good. And then we have Plum. This is one of my favorite matte shadows in this palette. I love purple eyeshadow, and I just think this would be so good for doing like a purple smoky eye. It is so pigmented, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, now that I just had a mini attack, I just love it. I think it's so pretty, and the quality is just so good. Lorac, you guys need to focus on eyeshadows and do nothing else, I swear. Not that they don't do good makeup, but their eyeshadows are beyond. So this guy here is navy, and a lot of you comment me about navy eyeshadow and ask me what brand or what eyeshadow you can get that doesn't look black. I know a lot of navy eyeshadow, when you put it on your eye, it just looks black, and that's very annoying. I've talked about that before. This guy does not look black. It keeps, I mean, look how vibrant that is. It keeps that gorgeous, vibrant navy. Now, it's dark and deep, but it's definitely blue. And just look at that pigmentation. Oh, does that excite you guys the way it excites me? Okay, moving on to charcoal. Now, this is the true gray of the bunch. This is a just very basic mid-tone gray. Very pigmented, very beautiful, and really good if you were doing like a taupe eye and you want to put something really intense on the outer edge. This would be a good alternative to black because it's still dark and you're going to be able to build that up and really smoke it out, but I think it's neat to do something different, and I feel like gray is different. And then this last one on top is black. Now this guy is not black. I am sorry. It looks black, but when you put it on, that is not black. That is a super dark gray. That's my only complaint with this palette. I wish this were a very intense traditional black eyeshadow, but it's not. It looks black, but you guys just saw that's not black. At least that's not the black that I go for. It's, I don't know, it's almost black, but I just feel like it's a really dark gray. I mean, that can be a good thing and a bad thing depending on what type of look you're doing, but this is definitely not your traditional intense Lorac black, in my opinion. Okay, so our first satin shadow is Snow, and you guys know how I feel about white eyeshadow. I want it bright and super white for my inner corner. I love that look. Everybody may not, but for me, the whiter the better. This is so white and so pigmented. Now, it's not as intense as my, oh my god, maybe it is. Holy crap. I was gonna say it's not as intense as my Marc Jacobs The Siren palette white, but yeah, I think it might be. So really good white if you're into that really light inner corner. Oh, it's so good. So good. How many times can you say that? Okay, the next one we have is Beige. And let me make sure that I'm clean before I go digging in these shadows. And this one is, I feel like this has a little bit of a pink undertone to it. I know it's not really picking up on camera. It's, yeah, it does have a tad bit of pink in it. It's like a super light champagne color without the metallicness. I don't know. I don't feel like this one, this is probably one of my not so favorites. I just wish it had a little bit more metallicness to it, but I mean, you can see the pigmentation is really good. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit just blah. I don't know. I do like it. I shouldn't say that. It's just not one of my favorites. And my battery died. So it's not one of my favorites, but it's okay. There's nothing bad about it. I just wish it had more like sheen to it. Next up we have Rose. This is one of my favorite shadows in the palette. It is so gorgeous. So pigmented. Let me show you guys a swatch because it has such a gorgeous metallic sheen to it. That's what I'm talking about with Beige. I wish it had more of this. I mean, when that is on your eye, that looks absolutely gorgeous. So good. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this one. Oh, this next one is Mocha, and this is another one of my favorites. This one, it's not even gonna pick up on camera that well, but it's, I mean, look at that metallicness. Oh, Lorac does it so good. These two together, I think, would be absolutely perfection. I know this is like the worst swatching ever. I feel like it's a really dark rose gold, and it's beyond gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I just can't. I can't even control myself. This one is chrome, and this one I haven't really played around with, but it's like a pewter gray color. Pewter. Whenever I say that word, I feel like it sounds so funny. But this one's swatched. Where am I? Oh gosh, what is that? See, I'm getting shadow everywhere. Just look at that. It's the most beautiful, like bright gray, pewter, taupe color. Oh, you guys, I know I'm not even saying anything, I'm just sitting here moaning. This next one is silver, and I like this one because it is silver, but it's not like an intense, well, it is intense. I mean, there's no getting around the fact that that's intense. Okay, sorry, things just happened. There was a bug in here and I went a little crazy. Anyway, we were talking about silver. So I did throw a swatch of it. Where'd I put it? Right here. So this is definitely intense, but it's not that like white silver that some people don't like. I like it, but not everybody does. This one is more of a true silver. It has a little bit more of like gray in it. And I mean, you guys, look at that. That is good freaking eyeshadow right there. That does things to me. Like, things to my bod that I don't even want to get into. That sounds so bad. Okay, next up we have Jade. I'm going to switch hands so that I can start swatching over here. So Jade is an olive green that, you guys, seriously, like, look how pigmented that is, and it just has the perfect amount of sheen and shimmer, and whoever is creating these Lorac eyeshadows, you should be president of the United States. I'm not even kidding. You are a freaking genius. That is gorgeous. I am a sucker for an olive green eyeshadow, and when it has that metallicness to it, nothing's better. Nothing is better. This last one is Cocoa, and this one I've been wearing pretty much every day. Just, I mean, just on my finger. Look at that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to flip you off. This one swatched is so deep, but it still has a brightness to it. It kind of has a gold feel to it a little bit. I mean, I know this is like a deep brown, but it's not too deep. Some brown shadows can just pull very black. It's a really nice like bronzy brown, and I feel like this would be beautiful. Summer, winter, any skin tone, I feel like anybody can pull this off. I feel like anybody can pull off all of these shadows. I think that's what makes me like them so much. When I do like wedding parties or prom or anything like that, if I'm doing someone's makeup, I know that my Lorac palette, I mean, before now it was just the first one, but I know that I can take this and make it work on anyone, and I feel the same way about the second one. I just think that these eyeshadows, I'm totally covered in eyeshadow. I feel like these are so universal, and so many different people are going to be able to make these work. The quality is, I have nothing bad to say. They're so pigmented and creamy and velvety and buttery and all of those words that are thrown around so freely in the makeup world. These actually stand up to all of those words. Now, some of you guys wanted me to compare this with my Kat Von D Monarch palette. You guys, I cannot choose. If I had to pick one, I don't know which one I would pick. The quality of the Kat Von D is so good, but I do love that you're getting your neutrals, but I love that there's this like brighter blue and the purple and the jade. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward the Lorac too, even though this is holy grail for me and I use this almost every day. This is good. Good stuff. So good that I'm like falling over my words. it's a must-have, you guys. It's such a beautiful palette. Lorac, you have done it again. This is a home run, freaking out of the park. Ugh. You guys need this palette in your life, I'm telling you. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you to make a decision, even though I don't think there is even any need for discussion. It's a must-have. It is a total must-have. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Let me know which one you like better, the Lorac 1 or the Lorac 2. I'm curious to know what you guys think. I like 2. I think we've established that. Yeah, I hope you guys have a really good day. Let me know down below what videos you would like to see from me. I have a nail tutorial coming up on this look that I'm wearing right now. I have a vanity tour coming up. My whitening lightning video will be up very soon. I need to edit that. I'm sorry, it's coming. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching and supporting me. It means so much to me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
I do really, why do you look like you're taking a poo-poo? Oh my god. Oh my god, I am covered in eyeshadow. First world problems. Hashtag. Hi guys. I just think that the gray is so pretty. Why are you stroking it? Oh yeah. I wanna sex you up. Tick-tock, you don't stop. Tick-tock, you don't stop. Tick-tock, you don't stop. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't need to give too much information, but I have pooped my pants before. I'll just put it out there. So today we are going to be talking about, oh gosh, I guess it would help if I had the freaking palette out. You.